Anime. Anime. I was kind of trying to replicate the narrator in Dungeon Meshi when he says,
Dungeon Meshi. Dungeon Meshi.
yeah, when he says that, okay. Okay, so last season had some pretty cool anime. Haven't seen any of them, but you know. Solo Leveling Season 2 came out. The Apothecary Diaries Season 2. I'm actually really excited for the Apothecary Diaries Season 2. It's like one of my new favorite anime of all time. I know it's pretty new, and I've only watched Season 1, but I mean, it's really good, you know. Sakamoto Days came out too. The opinions on that one were kind of mixed, but you know, we're still pretty popular. 100 Girlfriends Season 2. Dr. Stone, didn't watch it, but I've heard the opening, it's really good. And of course, Medalist. That one just came kind of out of nowhere, but I've heard it's really good. I might watch it at some point. Yeah, anyway, sorry about that. So for the spring 2025 anime, first of all, we got Lazarus. I just call it Lazarus for now. Lazarus is probably the most anticipated anime of this season. It's a futuristic sci-fi anime, I think. I didn't really look up too much about it because I don't really want to spoil myself. It's by Studio Mappa, and well, you know, Studio Mappa is known for its great animation. It has animated a lot of the big shonen like Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man, and Attack on Titan, I guess. You know, that kind of stuff. But their newest anime were kind of mid, to be honest. But they're definitely making a comeback with this one. Also, the main character kind of looks like, you know, the guy from Cowboy Bebop. Or is that just me? I also took a look at the preview, and once I saw this eye shot, I knew that this was going to be a banger. I was actually going to make a video where I rank different eyes from different 2024 anime, but I don't know, there are a lot of videos that I'm planning to make. I probably have to scrap some of those ideas because it's really getting a lot. Rocket Soleil's Modesty. I always said that I'm not really a girls band anime fan, but it's kind of coming to a point where I can't really say that anymore. I'm pretty excited for this one. I think it's going to be pretty good actually. It's, you know, this year's girls band anime, or I don't know, the girls band anime of this season. I don't know how many they're going to be this year. They're very expressive. That is important for anime like this. I like the art style. There is a lot of CGI, especially in the performances from what I've seen, and it kind of looks meh. Kind of disappointing after we got a full CGI anime that was like so good, you know. But I still think that's going to be really good. So yeah. Should definitely look out for this one. Twins Hinahima. This is the AI anime. I made a more detailed video about it. You could go check it out, or maybe not, because it's really not that big of a deal. Like, nobody really talked about it, or nobody really cared about it. Like, the only AI anime scandal that people were talking about was the Studio Ghibli AI thing, you know. That is well, anyway. From old country bumpkin to master swordsman. This is honestly like such a copy-paste anime. It's like underdog becomes overpowered and fights people, or isekai loser gets reincarnated and achieves all his goals. I don't understand why this anime always so popular. Like, it's always the same thing, and there are like 6 anime like this every season. It's like watching the same uninteresting movie that you found in the back of your corporate library over and over again. What the fuck is a corporate library? Next up is, can a boy-girl friendship survive? I wonder if this boy-girl friendship can survive in this high school romance anime. Oh, what a mystery. Let's take a look at the alternative title. I guess we won't find out until it starts airing. All jokes aside though, I was very critical about this anime when I first watched the preview, and I still am. But it's not as bad as I originally thought it was going to be. I mean, I just thought it was, you know, going to be generic and boring. But I think there might be some qualities here and there, but overall I still think that's going to be mid. Just a generic romance anime. Kowloon generic romance. At least this one tells you that it's a generic romance. Now it actually looks pretty good. The art style kind of looks pretty old school, but also not really. I mean, I thought it would look old school when I saw the key visuals, but then I watched a preview, and it kind of looks like an anime that came out 30 years ago if it came out now. I have no idea what this anime is about, to be honest. I read the synopsis, no idea. I watched the preview, still had no clue what it was about. Yeah, I don't know. There are some Chinese characters and some Japanese characters, and it's a romance. I really don't know. Maybe I'm just stupid. Windbreaker Season 2. I'm not really a Windbreaker fan. I watched 4 episodes, didn't like it, but obviously people are gonna watch it. I mean, it's pretty popular, you know. Only thing I know is this J guy. Did he already appear, or does he appear this season? I have no idea. My Hero Academia Vigilance. Same thing, honestly. I stopped watching it like after episode 3 of like season 6 or 5. I know that's a weird time to stop, but I just kind of I wasn't really interested anymore. But also, aren't like My Hero Academia fans like, you know, hardcore anime fans? Like they usually there was so much hype around My Hero Academia, and now it's just really very silent. It's really weird. I thought My Hero Academia fans were like, you know, really crazy. I'm the evil lord of an intergalactic empire. Same thing as from Old Country Bumpkin to Master Swordsman, only that this is even worse. It's a harem isekai with a self-insert, overpowered, edgelord main character, the most forgettable cast imaginable, and the most cliche plot imaginable. It's almost as if they, you know, try to make this anime even more generic than the previous one. But at least it looks like it's not really trying to take itself too serious, so that's always a plus. Summer Pockets definitely looked like it had the potential to be really good. Like, I saw this and I thought, oh, well, this is definitely going to be a banger, you know. And he said now from Charlotte. Anyway, so I watched a preview and it had everything I wanted from this anime, kind of, but I didn't really like what I saw. I don't know. I wasn't really convinced, but it was also kind of too much. Like, it was kind of too emotional with this cliche background music, and like that is what I want from this. But it can really be that deep if they show me all these, you know, all of that. It just kind of feels like they're trying too hard to make me feel for these characters. Like, I feel like I'm actually not going to be that invested into these characters once I watch it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just expecting too much. And Shirley. I just found out that this is a remake of an anime they released in 1979, and it's going to be 24 episodes long. As you could guess, I didn't grow up in that era. Yeah, I don't really have any nostalgia for it and no knowledge about it. For what I know about remakes of old anime, it's usually a hit or miss, kind of. Some good examples are Dororo and Dororo and Devil May Cry Baby. Those did pretty well, I think. But even if it's just okay, the remake will usually get a pretty decent score. But it's, you know, most likely worse than the original one. I think it's going to be similar to Kitty's Journey, where it just has a more, you know, cleaner and modern animation, and some topics are a bit more modernized to not feel so dated, but not too much, since that is kind of the part of the storytelling of Aunt Shirley. Not that I would know, but that's just what I'm guessing. Fire Force Season 3! I mean, it's Fire Force Season 3, what am I supposed to say? Slime Season 2. Okay. Your Former. This is one of those anime that I thought that I could just kind of you know, skip over. And yeah, that's pretty much what it is. I mean, it looks alright. Doesn't look too bad, but I don't think that it's going to be crazy either. So the brilliant healer's new life in the shadows. I don't want any new healer anime for a while. The new Mobile Suit Gundam. Okay, so don't kill me when I say this. So I think I should mention first that I'm not really a mecha guy, and I have not watched any Gundams or Mobile Suit Gundams, so I can only speculate really. It actually looks pretty good. I don't think that it's going to be as good as people think that it's going to be. Most recent Gundams weren't all that great, going off ratings and such. Don't take my word on that though. Yeah, I think this one might be doing a bit better than the other ones, but I don't really think that the characters and character designs really fit into a show like this. I know I'm a bit skeptical about most anime this season, but it's not like I'm like that with every anime either, so I don't know. But yeah, don't take me too seriously in that. I'm just saying whatever comes to my mind, I guess. Oh no, not this one. The Shiunji family children. Alright, guys. The title is The Shiunji Family Children. The genre, it is a rom-com. And let me give you another hint. These are the characters of the show. Look at their names. Do you see anything that stands out? Anything that looks weird? It's a let me repeat. It's a rom-com. And the title is The Shiunji Family Children. Okay. If you still do not, you do, but it is another work by the person who made Rent a Girlfriend. So yeah, that's that. Like I can already confirm you that it's not going to be good. It's not going to be the most generic shit ever. I don't know. It's just incest. I don't know. And the plot, from what I've seen, it's not good. Like, I don't know, but it's just because it's of the same author as Rent a Girlfriend, it's just going to have a lot of discussion, but definitely not good. I don't know, but there sure are going to be a lot of people talking about this. This is one of many ecchi anime this season. I was kind of surprised when I saw that it is a sci-fi ecchi anime, but then I saw the title and it all just kind of started to make sense. Let's just say that she is a multi-purpose doll, if you know what I'm saying. The biggest ecchi anime of this season, and one of the biggest anime of this season, that should already tell you what this season is like, is Please Put Them On, Takamine-San. The plot is basically, I'm not even gonna try to explain that. With this show, you already kind of know whether you're going to watch it or not, so okay. Once Upon a Witch's Death. This is the anime that I'm personally most excited for. The plot is basically about a witch is going to die in a year, but there is a way for her to avoid that death. I don't know what that is. But I watched a preview, and I don't know, something about it just really spoke to me. I couldn't tell you what exactly it is, but it just looks really decent, and there's barely anyone who knows about this anime, so I just think that it has a lot of potential and it definitely could be good, but looking at other anime from the studio, it's rather unlikely. But I really hope that they are actually going to take this anime seriously and make this the anime that it deserves to be. I could definitely see it being like Orb. Okay, that's definitely an overstatement, but what I mean by that is it could definitely be one of those, unknown anime that suddenly become very big, and one of the top anime of the season. Not very likely, but I haven't exactly praised every anime on this video, So yeah, I really think that this is going to be a really good one. Yeah. I hope it is. Yeah, I might as well talk about the other witch anime as well. So Witch Watch, this is the biggest witch anime of the season, and this is one of those anime that this season is going to be known for. Like, in a year or so, people are gonna look back on this anime and are like, oh right, Witch Watch released this season. Like, yeah, this is one of those anime that this season is going to define, kind of, I guess. I mean, it's already pretty popular, and it looks really good, so yeah, I'm pretty positive on this one. It's mostly a gag comedy, kind of like Mashal, but Mashal is more of a parody, kind of. It's just kind of this stupid humor, not serious at all, but I think that's a good thing here. I'm gonna watch it. I believe that it should be better than Nakatan. Surely will be. It's really just something that you should, you know, enjoy and not really think too critically about. It's like, you can, like, it's like, imagine if, you know, these critics who write reviews about kid shows. Like, imagine a critic writing a review about Hello Kitty. Like, you know, that's just stupid. You know, it's a kid show. So yeah, I'm not saying that this is a kid show, but it's just stupid to think about it like that, you know. Maebashi Witches. Yeah, this is the weakest one out of the 3 witch anime. I don't even know if they're actually witches. They're like more like magical girls, but they're actually like idols, I think. I don't know, it's really confusing, but yeah, nobody's going to remember this 1 year from now. Apocalypse Hotel is another anime that I'm personally looking forward to. It's about a post-apocalyptic world where humanity has vanished, and there's this hotel which is being run by this robo girl and some other robots, and they're basically working this hotel waiting for humanity and the owner to return. The key visuals look pretty good, and I really like the art style, so that's kind of what catch my eye. I found the second preview a bit disappointing. Kind of took a little bit of from the shine away of that imagination that I had left of what this could be like. But you know, I still think that's going to be good. So when I first saw this anime, I thought that this was like gonna be another one of this anime that is, you know, very unknown, and then suddenly becomes like really big, like the dark horse of this season. But yeah, I thought I was a genius when I found this anime, but looking at it now, it's rather unlikely that this is going to be too big. But you know, it's still going to be like a nice hidden gem to watch. Yeah, it should be a good comfort show, I think. Cinderella Grey. So I think I finally understand what this anime is about. It's basically a horse racing anime, right? However, instead of real horses, there are horse girls, like cat girls, but horse girls, you know? I really like how we keep getting more and more niche sports anime. I don't really watch those anime ever, but it's still nice to have, you know? It's strangely serious, you know? It's like they're so tense, and it's, I don't know, it's, I watched your preview, and yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, I don't really know what to say about this anime. Catch Me at the Ballpark is another sports anime. The plot is basically if Akira from Zom 100 was in an alternative universe where the zombie apocalypse never happened, and you know, instead of getting beer at grocery stores during the apocalypse, he would go to baseball stadiums and get himself drunk there. I mean, he also used to play rugby in high school, so yeah, that's that. Oh yeah, and this girl who you know, is one of those people who sell food and drinks in stadiums. I don't know what's called. Yeah, and she's also the cause of this guy's alcoholism. Yeah, I'm kidding, but he's a regular there, and they, you know, talk more as, yeah, he keeps going there, and they, you know, bond. It honestly doesn't sound half bad. I think it's going to be pretty, you know, enjoyable mid-anime. I mean, it's definitely not going to be good, but you know, oh well. Death's Journey is an anime that I thought I was going to like, since I really like these journey kind of anime, like, you know, Kinu's Journey, Mushishi, that kind of stuff. But looking at the preview, I didn't really expect too much. I like the key visuals and premise, but yeah, I guess that's just that. It's about an artist who goes on a journey to make experiences as some sort of inspiration, you know? Yeah, but unfortunately, it doesn't really look too good. I mean, if it does end up being really good, that would be very cool. I doubt it though, but you know. Sword of the Demon Hunter. Just looks like a bad Demon Slayer ripoff to me. No, I'm just kidding. Or am I? The beginning after the ends. This is one of the most anticipated anime of this season. Like probably the most anticipated anime of this season that is not a sequel after Lazarus. It's adapted by a pretty big web novel. I've informed myself a bit about the web novel and you know, basic things, research, that kind of stuff. I watched the preview too, and what can I say? It's not looking good. Sorry to anyone who was excited for this anime, but yeah, I really doubt that it's going to be good. I'm sorry. Like, it's something that really needs a good adaptation, and this is not it. I can tell you that much. Mono is an anime about a school club that, you know, does everything around cameras, like all the functions like taking photos and videos, that kind of stuff. It actually looks pretty fun, but let's be honest, who's gonna remember this 1 year from now on? But yeah, it still looks pretty fun, so I don't know. Food for the Soul. You know what? I'm gonna watch it. If you've watched my top 2024 anime video, then you probably know that I mentioned that I want more food anime in my Dungeon Meshi thing. Yeah, so I can't really complain. The more food anime, the better. Maybe I'll even make a reaction video to this anime, because watching it alone would kind of be pretty boring. I mean, I'm watching it alone anyway, but at least then I have the illusion that there's someone I'm talking to, and I'm not schizophrenic. And lastly, we have Kuben-chan. Y'all are sleeping on this one. This is actually going to be the best anime of 2025, hands down. Not the season 2025, you hear me? Okay, bye.